How's Aaron been doing?
Good. Yeah. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah. He's a goofy dude.
Yeah, man. I'm finding more about that now, you know. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm finding out now. Well, welcome into the Recipe Podcast, Celebrity Secrets to a Successful Life. I'm your host, Chef Charles Carroll. What a great day. What a great show we have for you today. This is the Unplugged edition of the Recipe. And just so while we're right here, if you're listening to the show and didn't know that we had 3 other shows, make sure you go to the Recipe Celebrity Secrets, and you will then see some of those other shows. So make sure you go there and download and subscribe to that one separately. So you'll get that one. So just so you know. But this is the Unplugged with our in-house comedian, A.D. Hodge. How you doing, bro?
I'm well. Y'all ready to roll with me?
Yeah, you look a little sleepy, bro. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
late
good.
night last night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Yeah, well, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
How late?
About 11 o'clock. 12
Was it a
late.
was it a good late night or like, you know, one of those?
It's just one of those late nights you just stay up brainstorming, just with your craft and life, just thinking about it, and drinking, you know, and that deals with that a little bit too. A little drinking.
Yeah, copy that.
I had wine, some sweet wine.
Sweet. You like that sweet stuff.
I like
You-
that.
you
I don't
know-
like bitter wine. I don't like dry bitter wine, man. I feel like you're in your feelings when you drink that.
All right, well, we're gonna get into the wine here in a second because you're sitting in one of the more premier experts in Houston as far as wine is concerned. But Jay, how about these other 2 clowns that we have in studio? Huh? Do you recognize these other 2 guys?
Clowns.
Huh?
What?
Huh? We got the Bobbits back in the house. How you
What's
doing?
up?
Yeah, you doing all right?
I'm good.
Yeah. Gosh, we missed you.
Yeah.
How long has it been for you?
A couple months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels
Sounds
like-
right.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then we get in Venus Flytrap.
What's up, man?
Yeah, you're back. You found a way. How about that construction out front? That screw you all up?
Yeah, well, no, I was following a dump truck that was going like so slow, and then the dump truck pulled into construction. I wanted to go with him, and the person behind me started honking. Because I was like, I'm sure they just flatten it out as dirt. We'll make it.
Well, you know, every every weekend we come here is different. You know, the entrance is different, and so I was coming down, and I come from that direction, and I didn't even know there was merging. So I mean, because normally it's one way, and all of a sudden there's a car coming at me, so I had to kind of figure that all out. But anyway, Jay, you doing all right, brother? You look like
All
you're
right.
confused. You look like is everything okay?
Tangled up with
Yeah.
my
Should
microphone.
Should we pause or
Oh no.
no? Okay.
I got it.
Everything good in your world?
Oh yeah.
Family's good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How's your tax return work and all that stuff? Is that
It's a big argument. Big argument with my girl.
yeah? Do you want to get into that? You want to talk about it a little bit? No. Okay.
Sensitive information.
All right. Well, it's always
Very sensitive
She's
information.
mad because I got my taxes before her.
yeah.
Oh.
I only got less than half of mine.
What do you
I
mean?
don't know what happened. Like,
You get it. You just have to reach out to you have
I-
more than one employer.
Well,
Last
the
year.
lady who filed my taxes didn't put my school in, so she said she did an amendment, but she didn't.
Oh, you're talking
So-
about your return. You only got
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
I haven't even
So-
started mine yet. I got to work on that on Monday.
I don't even think about that till end of February.
The
Yeah.
sooner you do it, the sooner you'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
mine
worried
in a
about
week and a
that.
half.
I'm
I'm
just-
getting 2 tax returns.
What?
Yeah, I'm balling like that. Federal income tax and my 401k from my old job, boy. That's gonna feel good for your boy.
Yeah.
You didn't just roll that over, huh? The 401k.
Nah, not in this market right now.
Well, thank
don't
God
wanna-
thank God you got out.
I literally just pulled it out a week ago because I just switched jobs. So I hadn't called and done it. It's a pain in the ass. There's like a
It
bunch
is.
of there were like 10 layers of security I had to go through because I had a compromise once like 3 years ago. They called me. I was in Boston and they were like, "Are you trying to withdraw whatever like a large sum from your 401k?" I said, "Absolutely not." Oh, because there was a and then they played me the sound. I could not make out who the voice that it was because they had recorded it.
Did it sound a little bit like Jay?
No, it was a woman. It was a woman. It was a woman. Anyway, they made me put like maximum security on it, so I have to like remember all kinds of shit,
Yeah.
like who my 3rd grade teacher was, and shit like that. They asked me like a million secret questions that I gave a long time ago.
So you wrote. So what happened with the 401? Did you roll it over or?
Yeah, I have to roll it over, but they have to. The way they do it is they cut you a check.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is did you go through that 3,000 point loss this past week?
No, I didn't.
Because I lost my
I didn't-
ass as everybody else has.
No, I didn't. I only lost maybe like 1,000 on it or something. It was nothing.
jeez.
I only got like a day in. It was only a day in. That's not bad. It probably got way
No,
worse.
no,
for
bro.
my
I don't even want
balance.
to tell you what I lost.
Yeah.
I asked for my balance. I said, sir, what's my balance? He said, da 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 da. I said, okay, not after the loss. He said, what loss? We don't invest with them. I said, okay, bet. I said, send my paperwork, and they ain't send my paperwork, so that's why being a pain in the ass, because I was looking at my email
from the next 401k as well. Like you'll have to get that paperwork. But to me, it's like you're supposed to be able to withdraw this tax free or whatever. I have some of it that is.
Oh, I ain't a
You know what I mean?
I gotta take the penalty.
Right. So
But it's an 80-20 deal, so I I'm good with my little old math. So I deducted my little 20%. I said, oh, I'm getting this much back. Okay, bet. I'm just waiting on the paperwork, but it shouldn't take like a month or two for that to happen. Quick email. I do the paperwork, fax it back to you. I should see my check in the next week. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking in my head.
No, things still go super slow when it comes to that. But in a way, I don't mind it because the last time had somebody been able to make a quick move on it, I would have been screwed.
I'm
That sounds like dealing with a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
They'll bug you about that shit. Even trying to show up to court or give you a warrant. But the moment you complete your shit, it's like, oh my God, we cannot find your paperwork. And then you on a 2-hour hold just to clear your shit. Like, that's how I feel about the situation. But yeah.
That's right.
Damn, you taking L, Chef? You took an L?
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be all right.
It'll be fine,
you'll
but
be
it just sucks to see it.
You're not going to be Great Depression, jump out the window.
No,
sad.
no,
Okay.
but I'm.
Last year was good though.
I'll tell you about it. Yeah.
Last year was really good.
I'll tell you about it
put
later.
a dark joke in.
Fucking-
Okay.
No, but well, this is a sad day though. This is a sad day of the month because it's the last day of Black History Month.
I know, right?
Yeah. Are you okay with that? Or
You know what? I wasn't okay that I was suckered into making a black decision. My heart was saying fury. But my father made me feel guilty and say, why you ain't going to take your people? You know it's on this month. And I was like, damn.
Did you see that shit? Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
saw
that
that
dude
fight.
licking his neck and stuff?
Yeah, he's crazy, that dude. The Gypsy King. But that fight was.
He whooped his ass,
Yeah,
man.
well, you know what? I think he was concussed from for the last 3.5 rounds. He was concussed. They should have given him a good look in the corner because what happened was he's a strong guy. He's got a strong mind as well, and he's determined. But he fought concussed for 3.5 of those rounds. You could see it.
When he hit him right behind the head.
When he hit him in the ear, when he hit him straight when his ear started bleeding, that's how you knew his equilibrium.
Wow.
If your ear is bleeding from a punch from a dude that's 6'9",
There's something wrong.
right? Somebody's got to check you, just like they would in football, like straight up, like that dude would not be able to go back out on the field.
Sure.
Now, sure, it's boxing. It's like you have to go for it, right? But let's say this dude gets he's bleeding internally and nobody knows from the hit in the head,
From hitting the head,
and
yeah.
then his head starts to swell, and then he'll die within like an hour. That's happened already.
Yeah, that's happened, to 3 fighters already.
Recently, right?
Recently.
And it had only been like one for like 30 years. So they got to do something about the
They
gloves.
don't
Maybe
wanna
the gloves are
defeat-
too heavy.
No, I don't think it's that. It's just the amount of punches you take. At the end of the day, the rules say, protect yourself at all times.
Of course.
So you have to try to find a way to maneuver around that. But I don't
Yeah, but
believe...
if somebody's concussed, then it's on his corner and the ref. I mean, the corner finally threw
True.
the towel in.
True.
But it might have been.
And that's the thing, though. A lot of the dudes that have passed away, they wasn't throwing in the towel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They let their fighter get their ass whooped until they would damn near couldn't
That's
walk
it.
out the ring, and that's
Right.
it. The good thing about Deontay, he was able to not only get up and speak on his own, but he was able to walk to the back on his own. So I only had, and then eventually y'all heard the reaction about he a warrior and his pride, and I'm like, man, you just took your first loss. Maybe your ego is hurt a little bit, but to your point. Yeah, his equilibrium was off. He couldn't even move right. Like even when Tyson punched him in give him a little gut punch, he just fell.
Yeah.
So obviously his movement wasn't there and his feet wasn't under him. So, but I don't want to see this shit again. I don't want to see this fight for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fury's not even interesting to watch, but he must hit hard, even though those punches.
But
don't,
not with illegal punches behind the head and everything. I mean, I know they heavyweights, and that's what it's the let them fight rule because. But this is what Tyson was complaining about with Holyfield. Like they saying Holyfield was elbowing them and headbutting them from time to time, and the refs wasn't calling that.
Yeah.
Though that's what made him bite him in the ear.
Yeah.
So
They were in the ring right before the fight. Well, they get along fine now. They love each other.
Haley, look at Jay. He's trying to tell you something. So, the did it stop recording? Is it recording?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because it's cut out. It cut out last week, so that was a bit of an
Oh.
issue. Yeah, I mean, if your ear is bleeding, it can't be good, right?
No, that shit, and then you lick me on it, and that's what I think. I know you gonna feel somebody's tongue just hit you.
I don't think it touched
You
him,
don't
did
just
it?
get wet like that. You
looked
like,
like it did.
what, bow, and you couldn't defend yourself. Obviously, his mind wasn't there because you had to feel that lick. Come on, now.
I don't know.
Man,
You know-
man, I felt it.
No
I was sitting
man
on
has
the
ever
couch.
licked my
Exactly.
shoulder.
I don't know, man, but yeah. So So yeah, that's the last day. Then what are you gonna do the rest of the year, bro? You got something figured out? I gotta say, it wasn't good a month. You know, Black History Month.
Man,
and
this was a tough Black History Month,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it. I can't say, although it was sad, Kobe's memorial service was
Yeah.
really nice. It
that,
was.
we had that. We had the coronavirus. We had the market crashing.
I got my lights on deck. I had my face mask.
Your boy got his neck licked. I mean, it was rough month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, coronavirus, we Black people, we got Robitussin. We good. Robitussin, Vicks, tea, what's some little things that you used to put in the room and plug up, let the air.
Oh yeah,
Diffuser,
Not the diffuser.
That's
Ionizer?
Huh?
Ionizer?
humidifier.
Humidifier.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Granny put out her old 50-year-old humidifier. You have to put a little water in there. Just put a little water in there. That's all you hear all night. Keep yourself warm. You sweat that shit out.
Yeah.
You be have the most uncomfortable sleep in your life. But the next morning,
You good?
you good. She
Yeah.
can lay a whole thick layer of Vicks on your chest. Don't wear no shirt tonight. Wrap yourself up. That's how you gonna get you some soup. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you were feeling. You only had that 1 week of stomach virus, about the same time I had it.
Yeah, man, that shit was tragic.
Yeah.
That shit was tragic, literally and physically, boy. That shit was tragic.
Yeah. So you guys do you catch any of that flu, any of that bullshit going around?
No.
We've had people out like crazy at work. Like
I mean, when I first started, because it's such a big campus, they said a lot of people get sick the first few weeks that they've been there, and I was out for like 2 days.
That place has
But-
mold, man. That doesn't help things.
Yeah.
That place has mold in a lot of corners, honestly.
It'd be like the smell of food would just get me all woozy, and then I had to go to the bathroom. And it was scaring my ass. It's like, man, this shit is green and black. I'm like, oh, damn, I might have cancer. I don't know. Do I want to go to the doctor and spend $300 to be told, nope, you fine? Nah, I don't want to do that. I'm going to
Just
die.
risk it.
Yeah, I'm going to die in this bed. That's what I'm going to do.
That was a
Smoke
rough-
me one and just hopefully die in this bed.
That was a rough month.
That
for
was a
sure.
rough- it was a rough
Well,
month.
anyway, so but it is this is leap year. This is leap year day, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
29.
Yeah, this is a special day. So you got that going for you. So you got
Yeah.
one more day for Black History Month.
Just go, just
Bonus day.
you don't hear that enough around Black people. Oh, bonus day. Oh shit, we gonna work just a little harder today. I'ma just go to the cookout, enjoy a little crawfish today,
Oh,
and
yeah?
just chill. Yeah,
Oh, that sounds
man.
like a good day.
But chill first, crawfish, and then cook out.
Yeah.
Get drunk and go to the cookout.
You gonna drink some brown stuff? Are you a brown drinker?
Yeah, I'm a brown drinker. I just don't drink it a lot because brown liquor has a lot of sugar in it.
I don't. I can't do brown.
Gives me a bad headache.
Yeah, I don't. What
I
about
get
you, Bob?
migraines.
You drink brown?
It depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You're 21 already?
No.
No.
Oh.
I got a few more.
Five more years.
Finally.
Oh, you're almost there then.
Yeah.
Damn, that
But I'm
flew.
gonna go on a cruise before then. It's like a couple months
Ooh,
before.
be careful.
The coronavirus
Yeah, you
cruise.
sure?
That was in Japan or Tokyo.
What are you going on the Love Boat?
It's like
No,
everywhere, girl.
I'm gonna go Cozumel, Cayman Islands, and then Jamaica. Then come
What?
back.
Come down. Let's see you, girl. Enjoy that.
So, yeah.
Enjoy
Who
the
you going?
culture.
My boyfriend.
Just you two? That's some grown up
What?
shit.
That is some grown up shit.
Uh-oh.
Get you some curry, chicken, or get some oxtails when you're in Jamaica.
Now,
We're not gonna be there long.
now this
Oh,
is a big
okay.
deal.
Short, like-
This is a big deal.
Grab some Hennessy White for your boy, and I'll pay you back. Just get about 2 bottles of that. Let me know how much it.
That's his drink.
That's-
Tennessee.
Okay, so
Yeah.
talk to him. Make sure you get at Chef so Chef can get back at me and how much you want for them Hennessy Whites. And I got y'all. I swear to God. Get about 2
I mean,
for
we're
your
trying
boy.
to find like other people to go with, but
Oh.
and it's because it's within a few months, it's like significantly cheaper than it would have been.
This is a big deal for his family, isn't it? Though I mean, you guys. Yeah. Wow. Is there something sparkly coming your way?
Hopefully.
Really? Wow.
It's a
Christian, what do you think
vacation.
about that?
It's a vacation.
I doubt like on this cruise.
Yeah.
It's
You,
a vacation.
you trying to get married in your
No.
No.
Okay.
No,
At least
don't
a
get
few more
married.
years.
you get married in your 20s, Jesus. Well, if you get married now, then at least you'll still be young for your second marriage. Right? That's about right.
That's about right. That's just about right.
No, but
Your
this one,
second marriage will be at 25,
And that's not bad.
27. And that's not bad because you
I
know
mean,
yourself.
We've
Yeah, that's
known
still
each
too young
other
for the first time.
like
Yeah.
7 years. So,
Oh, y'all been together for 7 years?
no, we've known each other for 7 years.
Oh, yeah,
But in a
He
few
don't know
months,
himself.
next month it'll be.
He don't know himself. I'm 27 and I'm still knowing myself as more and more and more. And so
Yeah.
you going on 21 when?
September.
Oh, yeah, you're a Virgo. Oh, you're a Libra.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You don't know.
Of course you
No.
know.
women know these
September
I don't
what?
care.
What is that, against your
First.
religion or
Yeah,
what?
you're
No,
a
I just
Virgo.
Don't care.
What is it, September 1st? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's a Virgo.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Okay.
want to. I don't want a piece of paper or whatever information to tell me what I am. I'm
Oh,
gonna do
damn.
what I'm gonna
Listen to
do.
this, huh?
I don't read that shit at all, but my wife
Yeah.
does, and
I
it's
do.
spooky how fucking real it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Of
some.
course it is, man.
Yeah, it is.
How it feels to read your own
You read
traits.
that stuff, Christian?
We're cosmic, man. It's true. Everything. You got to remember the ocean, right?
Right. I remember the ocean.
The ocean is actually ruled by the moon. You know what I mean? So what's out there is what keeps us floating in the middle of the universe.
Yeah, but how do we know? Like, how do we know what defines us?
It's not
That's
necessarily
Nobody says it defines us.
us.
It didn't say. It didn't
But
say all
it's
that.
it just reveals, you know what I mean, just what traits you have, you know, and how you communicate
Yeah,
with others.
they don't all check out. But
They don't all check out, but you know, when you read too deep into it, you be like, okay, maybe I'm doing the most.
Yeah,
but if
yeah,
you just read the general stuff about it, you'll be like, oh damn, maybe that is me. And I'm like, damn, you going on 21? Shit.
You have to think about the Earth. There's a magnetic component to it right now. Aaron would probably know more about this, right? But what I would say is, like, they told me the magnetic center of the Earth was somewhere like in Asia. I might have got that wrong, but now in the next who knows how many years, it's in this place Elqui Valley in Chile. And when I heard that, I was like, that's not far from where my parents got, a condo. So we went there and we drove 30 minutes up into the mountain. And there's the second biggest telescope in the world that's owned by like 8 different countries. And the reason they told me why it's there is because it's the clearest sky in the world as well. But once you get up there, I tell you, when you're breathing the air, once you get to Elqui into the valley, it feels like you're eating. That's how good the air tastes. And so it makes me,
What?
yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's that feeling. And do you know how they cook up there in the restaurants is by the power of the sun. So all the grills out there are just by the power. That's how powerful the sun is. They're mandated to give anybody who works outdoors, even part of the day, they have to put on sunscreen on their entire body, or else they'll get cancer. And in that particular area, the way you feel, I think it has a lot to do with the different hot spots around the Earth. And this happens to be a magnetic center for whatever reason. The ozone's, obviously has a lot more holes in it in the southern part of the hemisphere as well. The combination of all those things, you find these people, and you're like, damn, these are some really spiritual people. And one of the best poets that ever existed is from that town. So it can't all be just a coincidence like that. We're talking about a town that at some point only had like 5,000 people living up in that mountain. So
And I think that's where the movie E.T. was filmed at too, wasn't it? No.
very possibly it could be where they got E.T.
Oh,
from.
right.
Very possibly.
No, have you
about
ever been
heat,
to Ecuador? You've been to Ecuador?
No.
And there's the exact where the equator is, right? There's an exact line that there's a tourist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You've said this one.
Yeah.
You know this one?
So this is how a trip is. So exactly where the equator was, I went there on one of our trips, and so they'll it's like a tourist trap, and they take you on this whole tour and shit. But they'll take a sink, a plastic sink, and they'll put it on this. So here's the equator. They'll put the sink on this side, and they'll pour like 2 gallons of water or 4 gallons of water and put the bucket back underneath, and the water will spin this way. And then they'll pick up the sink and put it on this side of the equator, 4 feet to the right. Take the bucket of water, pour it in, and then the water goes the opposite way. And it's
Cool.
it's the craziest shit. And so when you start thinking about all this and how it's just 5-6 feet away,
Damn.
so there's a lot to it. And
I'll probably get seasick looking at that.
no, but it's
You get seasick.
I just don't like water after a while.
so when speaking of seasick, when's your cruise? Is it September?
In May.
Huh?
In May.
Oh, in May.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn! Go be careful. Be careful. Shit.
I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. I mean,
I think if it is going to be, they're going to cancel it.
exactly. That was like I'm gonna get the cruise insurance, and it's like $50 for 2
Yeah.
people. So if
Yeah.
if there's an outbreak, they'll change the port or they'll cancel and give us a refund.
Yeah,
It's not a big deal.
I heard a crazy stat that 75% of the population will get that coronavirus.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know it sounds like that sounds crazy, but I'm saying it'll take a while.
Yeah, same with Ebola, man. Same with Ebola. Oh, like the Africans, okay.
No, but there is a
They said it came from a bat. That's what
Really?
I heard that last night. Again, this is a lot of misinformation.
so
Yeah.
if you look up the
no,
stats,
from a bat because somebody in Asia they eat bats out there,
Yeah.
right? So anyway,
Is that
Because
a
you
new
decide not to
thing
eat.
or is it?
I don't know.
It was rats once upon a time, remember? So,
That's right. It was a monkey once. Or maybe that was a movie. It was a monkey once.
it
I
was
thought.
dog meat, too. I mean, come on now, man.
you're not eating bats, are you, bro?
Nah.
No? All right.
I used
Jay,
that to put
you eating
plants
no?
on or something.
I
Bad
gave it up.
guava.
For Lent?
And just go ahead and just, put that with the soil, man. Get some rich soil out that thing.
Well, I don't know. I think, but if you look up the stats, I'm not going to have them right. But let's say that there's, I don't know what the stat, but there's something like 600,000 people in the United States have the flu, get the flu, and 40,000 of them die of it. And if you look up the stats of the coronavirus, I think there's how many have it
Dude,
now?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so there's
Like
only
50,000 in China.
50,000. Yeah, so I think it's only up around 80,000 or something, and only 40 people in U.S. have it, and
40.
I think there's
No, it's less
49
than
from
that.
that one cruise ship. I think total that had it, and I think there's like maybe 10 people
And they flew
here
them back.
that
And they
yeah.
flew them back to California.
Yeah, they flew them to different states, which I
Really?
didn't. Yeah,
That doesn't make
It's so
sense.
stupid. That's what I was saying.
Like
It's
spread
like,
it
why
out.
are you gonna spread it out?
It sounds like a Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
And then
But
they
You
yeah.
saw
say,
that movie Contagion?
Mm-mm.
It's a good movie. Go and watch it. The movie actually, the way it goes is Gwyneth Paltrow goes someplace in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
She shakes the chef's hand.
A
And the
chef?
Yes, the chef had been handling a pig. The pig had some whatever.
Gotcha.
Then she got sick within days, and she's the one that spread it. That's how they backtrack it. Well, I gave you the story of the whole movie, but I'm still worth watching right now
Yeah.
if you want to scare yourself.
I'm gonna just watch The Simpsons and see if I can find an end to this. Shout out to Lil Duval for saying that first. But yeah, I'm gonna just watch The Simpsons. They
There's
know they
gotta
have
be
the
a clue.
answers. They have the answers to everything.
So, speaking of Houston and water, big water main break
Yeah.
this past when you're on you said the south side, right? But are you southeast? Because southeast is where it's all the big mess with.
I
Right?
heard it. I heard it still flow to my side. So I don't drink faucet water. I never started. Only thing I use it to brush my teeth and wash my clothes. So I'm cool. And to boil my water if I have anything.
Did you lose water service?
Nah,
No, did you guys?
I'm cool.
No, Bobby, you're too far out.
Yeah.
You're like
Doesn't,
way out.
doesn't affect
Jay,
me.
did you lose any water?
it
Water?
got a little low, but it was consistent.
Yeah, we lost at the club for
Yeah.
6
They
hours,
shut down
5-6
2
hours.
events.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they shut it down. They don't shut it for
Yeah,
for
Benny's
anything.
kicking it. Well, I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised because this is what happened. We're all sitting around like we do at 2:00 or whatever, and we're looking at that shit on the news, and it's like, there's no way they're gonna fix that shit in a couple hours, right? I mean, if you
Yeah.
look at it, there's not even anybody on the scene yet, and it's just no way they're gonna get it fixed in 4 hours. So, let's see here.
What do you think they used?
Yo, Jay, you can pull pictures up there of the scenes and shit like that.
We have to do it from over
It's
here.
that- from that computer.
But
No, I'm not doing that.
so that's why, and plus
Fuck it.
we didn't have bathroom. Is someone here? Is our guest here?
Yes.
Okay.
What's his name?
James. So
She's like Connor.
no, it's James.
Who's Connor?
I don't know.
So
She said-
You got
So-
the wrong guy. His
so-
name, I think his name is Connor. You know his name's Connor, right?
no, I don't. I still got the fucking sheet here, right here.
You better call him Connor.
Oh, you guys.
I'm telling you, bro.
Where is this sheet? Did I lose it here? James Hilton. Hope he's not listening to this show.
What was it called? It was just a
This
pipe
fucking
burst or
thing.
something?
So, water main break. So when you're looking at that, it says no fucking way it's going to be fixed. And there's no facilities. We have no bathroom facilities. And there's no water suppression for the fire. So, of course, we have to close. We have to close, right?
Yeah.
But then I think what happened was, when there's a break, you're able to shut off the water. I think that's what happened. They probably were able to shut off the water leading to the break.
That's right.
And just so happens that we're in that section that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. And so then we look stupid because we sent everybody home.
But damn,
but
no wonder why all these damn kids getting all this free time. These kids is lucky, man.
Yeah, they were off yesterday.
They were off yesterday. Man, you know what I would give to have all this off time the way these kids have today?
But then they make them make it up. They have to make it up.
No, they don't. They
No?
don't make it
I
up.
think
They
they do.
try to be lazy after a while.
I don't know. Well, they have
make
like
this up.
5 days or something they can. Up north, we used to call them snow days, right?
Well, yeah, because you expected it.
But you haven't seen any of that stuff?
I haven't had a chance to
Bro,
watch the news.
what are you living in a hole?
A little bit.
Shit. I mean, hey, so this is what I want to. Look at that, right? Mm-hmm. So this is what I want to talk about. Imagine we should have footage of this somewhere because we have cameras everywhere. Imagine driving down 610, and you're seeing this water.
How did it happen?
Just
Just old, right?
they thought that there was a leak, and they were getting ready to go in to check it out, and it just burst.
Damn.
And
They said the last time they inspected it, it was like 3.5 years ago.
How wide was it?
8 foot, bro.
Oh, that's big.
8 foot. So that's a tsunami coming at that. There's got to be footage because there was
I was looking at pictures earlier.
there's like 40 cars that were stranded on 610 and shit.
Drone footage.
So you imagine driving down there and this is coming. I mean, wouldn't that be freaky?
Just boom.
It was near the highway?
Now I'm not gonna
610.
lie. It looks like people was chancing it though. Like shit, I'm gonna get through this.
I don't know, man, but you're caught in it. That thing lets out.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if anybody
What
got
would you
hurt.
been doing?
They
What would
could
you been
shut
doing
it off
if
at both ends.
if you
though.
seen waves coming at you like that?
If I seen waves coming at me like that, I would have made sure I grabbed the essentials: my wallet, my phones, and my weed.
Yeah.
And that's it. Save and my insurance card because I need to know that I'm valid.
Hey, let's pick up that guy over there. It looks like A.D. Hodge sitting on the roof of his car, and he's got his phone in his bag.
See, and that's why I told you I was glad I transitioned jobs because anything could happen. I worked so close to home, and then they was like, "Hey, man, we had it. It was the water main break." I said, "Shit, thank God I live 15 minutes away from here."
Did you see any of the rescue work on there?
No,
man.
man.
They took these guys. I mean, to walk through that water was like, oh my god. It was.
Why the water look nasty?
Oh my god.
We used to have water main break, not water main, but we used to have like the pipes would burst at Prairie View, and that shit was disgusting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
you would see that shit back up, and you seeing.
It looked like sewage. Is what it looked like.
Really?
Yeah, and they were tugging these guys. And
tissue paper, all that shit coming back up.
Oh,
I was sitting
Boo-boo.
sitting on top of the car, and I was like, bro, I'll wait for the canoe or something. But yeah, it was pretty nasty.
It's pretty nasty, man.
But well, I'm glad it didn't affect any of you guys. We're still. In fact, I'm hoping that I receive a notification soon because we're boiling everything to do it. I mean, imagine our operation, right? To any water you need, coffee, vegetables, anything in cooking, we have to boil everything first. So our soup kitchen's half full of boiled water, and then we have to take it, cool it down. And if we're gonna, you know what I mean, for everything, for poured water on the front of the house,
Holy cow.
yeah, it's a fucking.
Why didn't you guys just do bottled water?
I mean, we did. We got like 3 pallets of bottled water, but if you start using that in front of the house, you blow that out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just and then ice. We have a whole truckloads of ice, truckloads.
Damn, we had a hotel that affected me too because I'm in fine wine, but we sell Fiji water, so that's a
Yeah,
huge
high end, yeah.
mover for us. So we had a hotel downtown called 200 cases of water right now, like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, and we were kind of prepared for it, but we had to
Not
start
like
releasing
that.
water.
Yeah.
Well, because we have certain stock amount that's we know how much we're supposed to have. Now with this, if we push out all the water, we won't have enough in a couple of weeks.
Well, the whole city's been wiped out.
Because in those hotels, the expectation is, hey, you're gonna give me good water to drink.
You know what? Don't be surprised somebody on the news talking about they sick from drinking their faucet water due to water main break, saying, I thought if I turned it on hot, I thought everything was gonna be all right. You know, I used the shower water, I used the zinc water. You know, I just kept it on the hot mode all the whole time. I turned the dial on hot, and I thought it was safe to drink. You know.
Well, no, it's not. That's certainly not. Well, this is how. I was on the phone for hours. Okay, during that day, figuring out what's our business going to be, what's our SOPs going to be during the situation. Coffee makers go to 208 degrees. I'm boring everybody to death now. 208 degrees, maybe get to 209, 210. Boiling's 212. 212 is supposed to be safe, right? But can't take a chance. So we're not gonna. So we can't use any coffee machine. I think we have like 29 coffee machines in our place at work. Can't use any of them. And I said, so we're going through the whole SOPs, and they said, okay, this is like 10:30 at night. Okay, this is what we're doing tomorrow morning. Blah blah blah. Make sure everybody gets the word out. Yeah, this is what we're doing. And I woke up the next morning and put the news on, and I'd be damned. Starbucks saying we're not making coffee. So we made the right decision, right? So you don't want to take a chance on those 2 degrees.
Oh, they didn't make coffee?
No.
But why didn't you just take that water and just boil it another 2 degrees?
We can, but we can't use it in this particular system that we have. So even if we took the water, boiled it, and then used it, but it's hardwired in, it's hard piped in.
I understand.
So what we had to do is we got 2 pour over units. We're making 1 pot at a time, and we boil that water and then use that water to do the pour over, and we're making 1 pot, put it into the dispenser, and make another pot. Yeah, so that's
what happens
The
when you
women,
mess up the
women
water.
for that breakfast weren't happy about that either.
Yeah,
I can only imagine people now.
had some people
Restaurants
not-
about to catch hell this week for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Restaurants about to get hell because ain't nobody about to, take a chance on it. Be like, especially boiling seafood. Like,
That's a good point.
how long you been boiling that water for? That's
No.
just the question.
No, I had phone calls. Yeah, I had phone calls. I asked what our priority, how we're handling business and all that kind of shit.
Shows you how important water is.
So we have to boil the water and then chill it down to wash our vegetables. So
That's why I was up in the woodlands. I was eating and drinking water and all that.
You was eating water.
Yesterday,
Oh,
I was
okay.
eating the water too because it must have been. It was in the soup that I ate.
Oh,
well, that
Do
is.
you eat soup?
Well, he's eating
Yeah,
air.
soup, chunky soup.
oh, okay. So okay, that's what I
Right.
wanted to know. Because if you just had a
No, I didn't
certain
have
base-
chunky soup, but I'm
Oh.
saying I had because it was a restaurant, so I had gumbo. But for me, that's like
That's okay.
shit.
That's soup.
It's
That's
eat-
soup. That's soup.
It's,
Yeah,
you're
that's
eating.
soup. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to say that ain't snail. Nah, that's soup. That's soup. I'm about to correct your ass. You're like, oh no,
No.
nah, that's soup.
No, and you could eat that. I mean, you don't have
course.
to drink that.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Look, yeah, this is the guy I met.
Yeah.
This guy, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
So, but he was just talking about a minute ago about eating air and chili. So I mean, fuck, give the guy a break.
I would. That's so.
if he's chewing air, I mean,
It's just crazy that he said he's from the east and that he just migrated to eating.
Yeah.
Because most people from the northeast
We
they
don't
don't
know
know
anything
nothing
about
about that.
Nope.
Like you don't know shit about crawfish until you got to the south.
No, and that's I learned to eat it here, but we didn't mess with those. It doesn't even look like you're
Yeah.
supposed to eat it.
yeah, it's true.
But I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Yeah, I like throwing down.
Especially at good places. In the loop. Usually you have to go out of the loop to have good crop. But there's one in the loop here across from the Costco on Richmond. Very good. Very good.
If you can go to a BB's. BB's. I like the way they put they crawfish, the way they season their crawfish. But
Okay.
not right now.
Yeah.
Give it about a week, 3.
You're not going now.
I'm not going now unless it's my mama make it or I make it. Nah, I'm not going.
Oh yeah, you're into making it.
Yeah, I know how to make it.
Shit.
You gotta burp them first. Which is number salt. It's salt water. You gotta let them sit in salt water for a little bit. After you do that, then you start everything.
Have you ever heard of after you bring them to a boil, shutting it off and then putting a couple scoops of ice on top of it?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Have you ever heard that? Chef, have you ever heard that? No.
I think one guy told me about it. I haven't put it to practice.
So John Foltz,
Okay.
Chef John Foltz. So
He has to know.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, guy lives in the swamp, so he brings it to a boil, and I forgot if you lets them simmer for a minute or two, whatever. Shuts it off, lets it set for a couple more minutes, and then takes a scoop of ice and puts it on top. And so what happens is that ice starts to chill it down. When it chills it down, it
Firms it up.
it forces all that flavor back into the all back into the bugs, and it makes for a better flavor. It makes for a better
That's interesting.
yeah. I'll have to
That's pretty smart, though.
let me see. Let me see if I can find some information on it and send it to you guys. But yeah. So, but you said you're gonna eat some tonight, though.
Yeah, I have some. Normally I like to put carrots. I like try to put carrots, slide some carrots in there, a lemon. I'm gonna try some new shit and put a habanero pepper in there and see how hot it get.
When you're boiling it. Mm-hmm. What about corn and potatoes and all that?
Oh, you know the usual shit.
yeah.
You know, always. But corn, potatoes, sausage. Obviously, get the hot sausage.
Did you guys know that Bobbit was Miss Crawfish?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, she wasn't.
What does that mean?
He's talking about the Catfish
Oh,
Festival in
catfish.
Conroe.
All right.
He keeps saying it's Miss Crawfish pageant, but there is a pageant, but I've never seen
You weren't
it.
in it.
No. I
No,
was
but
just
you were
walking
there. I mean,
by.
you could have won though if you were entered because, yeah, you're all that.
Yeah, all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah.
What type of chips? Not Takis,
Miss
right?
Crawfish.
No, hot
Good.
Cheetos with lime.
Okay. Oh no.
Jeez, I don't even know what that is. Hot Cheetos?
Hot Cheetos with lime.
My dog's name is
best.
Hachi.
Hey, have you heard?
My cat. My cat. Sorry.
There's have you,
That's the dog.
Christian?
bugs away.
You're gonna enjoy this. Down the road, right? It's probably a mile from here. On Washington, where Washington hits Old Katy Road, right? So you go up here, take a right, and there's this new building down. Well, it's not new. It's been newly renovated. This warehouse-looking place. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So if you go up here and take a right on Katy Road,
By the underpass?
you keep on going, and then there's a red light there. Do you know what I'm
Oh,
talking?
before Agu Ramen? Where Agu Ramen
Right
is.
there, right there. So
Yeah.
so before you get to ramen, that warehouse looking place,
Yep.
7600.
Sounds good.
Got it.
There's a restaurant in there that just opened
Oh,
yet.
it's Bill Floyd.
Yeah, you know him?
Of course, dude, I have to know all the restaurants that open. I know him well, but it's going to be a BYOB.
Well, no, they have
Okay.
no, but they have wine too. I went there.
Yeah, they have a short list. It's Italian food. That's the old chef from...
It's fucking fantastic.
You already ate?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to Friends and Family?
Well, he lives in our development. I didn't know.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, so
He's a great dude.
he's a big deal.
He's a huge deal.
He's opened like 36 restaurants.
Yeah, he's had Reef. You know where he started from? He was he used to run strip clubs.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
There you go. He used to run the best strip clubs.
Oh shit.
He's a great operator. So when I first moved here in 07, he had Reef. But he had that in partnership with Caswell.
I heard that didn't go so well.
Well, the end of it. But I mean, their relationship's done. But they did great.
We're gonna get him on the show. You have to come in for that.
Oh yeah, sure. I know him well.
Um,
We're trying to get that whole list if we can.
You know what he's doing? He's doing the same thing as Charles Clark did, and they're offering wine just above cost.
That's right.
Yeah, and so I had
He's always had very good wine prices.
I had a bottle of Camus, I think, for $47.
No.
Yeah.
It's too low.
I'm telling you. It was fantastic, and the food was fantastic. You know who's? Did you know he was partners with Crane downtown at
Yep.
what's that place called?
Oso Cristalla.
No.
Yeah, they're partners at Oso Cristalla.
There's another one. The Italian.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah. The one next to it. Yeah, so the chef there is doing the
Potente.
Potente is consulting for him over here.
I know.
And he was in the kitchen.
Danny Trace.
Yeah.
He used to be at Brennan's years ago.
Yeah. So I'm just pretty excited because it's a mile
So
down.
close
I
to you.
I just don't mind meeting a strip club on a successful one at that.
Yeah, apparently he was so good at it that he's like, I could do this with restaurants. It's a different.
Well, I think he ran the books for Cafe Annie for a while. He was partners with those guys for a while.
Yeah, he's
And I have no legal issues with running strip clubs? Man, that's amazing to know. And then you just say, you know what?
Let's get back to the
Let's
strip
do
club
restaurants.
thing. Yeah.
Let's go to the food, man. Let's see if I can do this with food.
Well, if you
Yeah.
get there at 5 o'clock, it's happy hour. The food is free, right? Come
Hey,
on,
you know,
man.
you got to take the strip. That's a good point because you
Yeah.
got to take the strip club way. apply it to people.
I mean,
There's
that's the only
food in the
reason.
strip club.
That's the only reason why Christian and I went. It's
Nah,
5 o'clock.
I don't trust strip club food, bro. Nah, I don't. They be like, oh man, we got the wings on deck, man. First of all,
That's gross.
did the chef slap the stripper on the ass with a cup of fries while he was staring at my wings? Because money is dirty as hell. I don't want nobody to just, slap a 5 or run a 20 up under a girl titty or something, and then he going in the kitchen and just prepping my wings and shit. And I'm real OCD about my food now.
Yeah.
As I gotten older, like I'm 27, chef. No, I'm 27.
Yeah,
So as I'm
yeah.
getting up, approaching them 30s. I'm like, ooh, what you touch before you touch my food? That's just me.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you there. There's a lot, especially with this
We got
coronavirus going
steak
on.
night.
Well, if you think about it, you should never have wing night at a strip club. It's just bananas. You know, it takes half a day to get your hands clean after eating wings.
But you gotta think about how trifling men can get, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, pop that in, girl.
And money.
And money. Think how dirty that dirty that is.
The
man.
girls be burning up and shit. Yeah.
Man, I had one girl roll up on me in the strip club. She was fine though, but she smelled like Hennessy and cigarettes.
That's tough.
Oh boy, she was fine though. Put it all in my face, but she was like, I'm gonna give you a discount because I know how I smell right now. I was
She
like,
didn't say that.
She did. She was fair. Fair. I spent like $7 a song.
So you got the
I got a
wing.
$3
$7.
discount. $7 a song.
Where are you getting $10 lap dances?
You get a wing.
It was at
You get a wing
It was
discount.
at Foxy's before they closed. Foxy's on South Post up, but they closed because they messed the game up and went to one of those bikini bars.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't do that. It was Foxy's for 20 years. You got to keep it at Foxy's. I don't understand how Foxy's closed and Gold Diggers is still open. Now, y'all ain't been down to my side, but if y'all go to Gold Diggers, it's the ratcheted of ghetto. It should be a world star every day based on Gold Diggers. Like, I was surprised because I was telling people at my job, I said, damn, Gold Diggers still open. I don't know why girls going there. That place should be called Practice. I saw one. Because I saw one girl up in there. I went up in there one time, right?
Come on, Mom, more than one time.
No, I swear to God,
Just
time.
once.
One time, and it was a bitch stripping for quarters and $50. I swear to God. Now you could throw a 50-cent piece on there. She was butt naked at this uneven pool table. I swear to God. And I'm getting a lap dance from this chick, and she had butt, but she had a man boy chest. You know what I mean? She was fine though. Man boy chest, had a nice ass, and then she giving me a lap dance. It's just nothing but like 3 dudes that just staring at me and stuff.
Well, did you sure it
thought
it wasn't a man boy thing going on there? You sure?
It wasn't.
The
'Cause I would have
Hennessy,
felt something creeping on me.
the Hennessy might have been kicking in or something.
No, they didn't have Hennessy. They had Taka Vodka and MD 2020. That's how ratchet that club was. And it was a BYOB. You know what I mean? I was just mad they tried to charge me for cover. You know what I mean? It was a $5 cover. But whatever.
But
Don't
you get the wing discounted dances, so
That's so
you're
nasty.
yeah.
That's so nasty.
Well, I guess that pretty much wraps up that show. Bob, anything else you want to add to that?
I'm good.
She was entertained.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else we need to talk? Don't you have something you're promoting here? What do you? Didn't you have something coming up?
Oh, I'm right now. I'm kind of contemplating on performing and competing for the best comic in Houston. Yeah, the politics. I don't like competition. It's politics and competition. I don't like that shit.
When is that?
Now I'm still looking up the detail because I still don't know if I want to do it.
Oh, you also have a YouTube.
I do have a YouTube. I have a commercial out right now for Harry Zamora, who's running for sheriff. Yeah, he's trying to reform the marijuana laws. I'm really big on that.
What side are you on?
No, South Side.
No, I mean,
You weren't gonna catch me in that. I already know where you're going. I'm independent. I always identify as independent and a capitalist, not socialist.
okay.
Capitalist. Okay. I like to see great opportunities. That's me. But yeah, he was about marijuana reform. So if you wanna go on my Instagram, YouTube, Harry Zamora for Sheriff, or you can just look on my Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back into the Twitter life, AD Hodge. Other than that, if you're from the local area, Houston, you can pull up to crowd work at the Secret Group March 14th, and you can backdoor March 21st pull up at Skyline Hookah Lounge. That's off in the north side, so south side going to the north. But other than that,
The wings are for free at 5 o'clock early.
From Chef. Now, high dollar at Gold Diggers, I ain't with that.
Yeah.
But other than that, man,
Cool.
thank y'all for rolling with me.
Appreciate it, AD Hodge,
Yes,
ladies and
sir.
gentlemen. Bob, what you have something to promote over there too?
No.
Come on, you do. What
What?
about your business? Tell everybody about your business.
I don't have one.
Yes, you sell your pastries and stuff.
Yeah, but
Well, shout out.
it's
You
by
ever thought about
invitation
adding
only.
weed to
Oh,
them?
invitation! Look at you. Oh, she's high roller. That,
She doesn't want to have to pay taxes on that, Chef.
Ah,
Jesus Christ.
just gave that out.
Can't
Jay,
you take a hint?
Jay, don't say anything. don't rat her out to the IRS. Yeah.
Well, now you got to set up an LLC and start paying taxes thanks to Chef. Leave it to Chef.
Her business is so high end. You have to be invited to buy stuff from her. So, Christian, everything else all good for you? Anything else
Good,
you want
man.
to tell everybody about your world over there?
Don't drink the water.
All right.
It's good. The Woodlands is cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And then there's uncool places too, but I'm not going to blow anybody up.
Yeah.
But the last place I went, cool.
That's my job.
Cereso.
Hey, next week, FYI, I think you'll enjoy the show. We have a food writer from the Food Network. Well, she writes for a lot of different people, but her name is Mega, and she's brilliant, and she's wonderful and smart, and she knows food, and she's dialed all in.
Mega?
Yeah. So next week I'll show it to you, but she's on next week, so you may want to come in. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you know the Blind Goat got nominated. It's nominated. It doesn't mean you get. It doesn't mean you get slated as a nominee. Does that make sense? Like, so you're up for nomination.
Right.
is what I mean. But the Blind Goat from the MasterChef. the
Yeah,
one from here, I told you. the
Yeah,
one from
yeah,
here,
yeah.
She took a while to get her place open. She had been doing some promotion and even went back on MasterChef. But Christine Ha, she has the Blind Goat at Bravery Chef Hall, and now she's nominated for Best New Restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Wow.
And she's gonna open up a restaurant, her own freestanding restaurant.
So she's in the food hall. Yeah.
She's in that food hall, yeah.
God, there's so many food halls here
That
now.
Bravery Chef, the Bravery Chef Food Hall. I think I'm saying that right. That's the best one.
I gotta write that down.
That's the best one, Bravery. I
Bravery.
think it's the first one too.
All right.
It's very good. The bar is fantastic. The wine program at the bar is awesome.
All right. So we have it. All right.
Free plug.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all coming in. And Venus, always good seeing you. Bob, I'm glad you made it back. And yeah, it's good to see you guys. Jay, thanks for making it all happen. And A.D. Hodge, thanks for coming in, brother, and having some fun today. So I just want to a quick shout out, Jay. I forgot to thank our sponsors real quick. We have My Company Radio, Escoffier School of Culinary Arts. If you are looking for some online education, this is an amazing school that has one of the best online educations you can get anywhere. So go on to escoffier.edu and check them out. They also have 2 properties, one in San Antonio and one in Colorado. So check out Escoffier School of Culinary Arts. Also, we have DR Delicacy. You guys know them. You know them, Christian, right? Yeah. Diane.
Truffles.
Yeah, Diane Roder.
Caviar.
Yeah, man, lots of truffles and
Chicken wings.
And I'm not sure about
No
chicken
chicken
wings.
wings.
No
No chicken wings. I mean, really fantastic, and she's super cool and amazing product. We eat the heck out of the caviar and truffles. We're them like crazy. So make sure you go to www.drdelicacy.com and check that out. And also Ace Way Incorporated, our dear friends over there. They will clean anything, anywhere, office buildings, kitchens, and their attention to detail is freaking amazing. That's why we love them, and that's why I use them. Ace Way
They
Incorporated.
should have put them on the water main break.
Ah, you're right.
Clean up on 610.
They need some help. They need all the help they can get, right? All right, guys, remember, you're special, you're great. Get off your ass and do something today. See you next time.